Okay, welcome back to 640 AM The Mix, and today's video is a review of new or possibly new old stock, a Sony portable tabletop AM FM radio, and that's coming up next. Okay, welcome back to 640 AM The Mix, where we are always all about radio, from shortwave to CB to broadcast transmitters to regular AM FM radios, and we're going to look at one today. The Sony ICF-F10. It's an AM FM portable tabletop small type of radio. You take it with you and it's still small enough, plops on the table and has AM FM, and it's from Sony. This one could possibly be new or new old stock. We'll find out in the video, and you'll see for yourself how amazing some of these radios hold up. But first and foremost, we want to thank 5B's Garage for sending us this radio for review. 5B's Garage is a channel on YouTube and specializes in small engine repair, anything from weed whackers to snow blowers to lawn mowers. So give his channel a look on YouTube. It's 5B's Garage. All right, let's get right to the action. In front of us, we're going to have the Sony ICF-F10. Now, this radio's been around. I'm going to cut to the chase. I'm going to stop teasing. This radio is new old stock from 5B's Garage. Who knows how long it's been sitting there? We're definitely going to find out. But you can still purchase this radio brand new. It's still available for new. There it is, brand new in the box, old stock. Old new stock, they call it, when it's never been used. It's been in the box. Will it fire up? I don't know. That's what we're here to find out. But it's perfectly been preserved in the box. Sony ICF-F10. Like I said, a small tabletop type radio, simplistic radio, very easy to figure out. We're going to get into the specs. And there is the packaging, and there's the first clue that it could possibly be old stock. All right, there's the manual. We're going to get into that, but let's get into the specs. It's FM 87 to 108 megahertz, your standard FM spread in North America. On AM, it's 530 to 1605 kilohertz, and that's your first clue that it's old stock. The speaker is 9.2 centimeters for you centimeter guys. Output power is 300 milliwatt max. I'm going to fold the manual on the table there. There it is, and you can freeze it, take a look at it, and get more details. But I'll also read from some of it, experts from some of the parts of the manual. All right, like I said, 9.2 centimeter speaker, front firing speaker grill. The whole radio is going to be plastic. You're going to see that. Let's open the box and cut right to the chase, and let's check out the radio. I'm going to continue with the specs. It's a power output 300 milliwatt max, I said. Power requirements is 3 volts at DC or 2D batteries. All right, there's the radio right there, perfectly preserved. Looks brand new out of the box. And I'm going to put some graphics up on the screen there of what it goes for today. My only drawback to this radio, it is very cheap type plastic, very thin. But remarkably, you'll see the radio works well. 2D batteries plop right in there, and you're good to go. All right, continuing with the specs, the dimensions for you millimeter guys is 206 millimeter width, 131 millimeters in height, and 66 millimeters in depth. There's the telescopic antenna, and that's my second complaint about this radio. Very stiff telescopic antenna that swivels, very hard to swivel. I don't know if it's due to time or if they come new like that out of the box, but I thought that was a button to switch AM FM, but no, you switch it there on the side, AM FM and off. You got your 3.5 millimeter jack there for headphones. So that's about it for the intricacies of the radio. There's your plastic speaker grill. Like I said, 2 drawbacks to this radio: cheap plastic and the telescopic antenna. But continuing with the dimensions, 8.1 inches in width, 5.1 in height, 2.5 in depth, and that's including the knobs and the antenna. So it's a pretty small tabletop, even by today's standards. It's portable, but it's not a pocket radio. And let's fire it up and do a band scan, and that's coming up next. Ooh, forgot to mention, the weight is 673 grams. That's 23.7 ounces, or 1.4 pounds. Very light radio. Okay, let's fire it up on FM and do an FM band scan. I do it pretty quick. I don't want to get too much music and get embroiled in copyright controversy. So let's fire it up on FM.
막 이렇게 말해요. 그러니까 거기 맨 끝에 뭐라 그러냐면 어떤 여자 이 노래를 만든 노영심이라는 그 가수가 있어요.
But it's not. She still has a better assist to turnover ratio than
Well,
Angel
honestly,
Reese
she's gonna
does.
have a better assist to turnover because Angel Reese is a center.
Exactly. You're gonna have turnovers. You have the ball in your hand. She's the most heavily guarded player in the entire.
Five game
You know how they always say history repeats itself?
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, this is really they bird and magic.
I was gonna say it feels
is.
like magic bird.
I'm trying to think, well, who gonna be?
He didn't go the notch. Those were Citigroup, Wells Fargo, J.P. Morgan Chase, which revealed its most recent quarter was the bank's most profitable in its history. Its investors.
Okay, let's switch over to AM and do an AM band scan. It's going to be an afternoon band scan on the AM broadcast band.
Atmo Kings. Odyssey Sports. 3 games on your phone. This is Jim Rohn with an Odyssey Sports Minute. Is there anything more tired than the ESPYs? The ESPYs have been tired. Catch Sean Hannity's Weekend Edition tomorrow from 10 till midnight on 710 WOR.
Hi, I'm George, an economics major at Hillsdale College. Here's Hillsdale President Dr. Larry Arnn with the Constitution Minute.
The Declaration of Independence is more than a bold letter to a British king written by
and in my opinion,
hour. Join us tomorrow for a Weekend Edition.
The outer roadway, they pushed an accident off to the shoulder.
I've seen situations in which a second changed a person's entire life.
6,600-yard par 71 course.
The Passport Manager. ISA.gov/secure our world. This is NPR.
Su amigo y hermano en Cristo, el pastor Federico Santiago, director de programa.
Okay, what an amazing copy, both on AM and FM. There you have it, the Sony ICF-F10. Sounds great with that front-firing speaker. I forgot to mention it's 3.6 inches for you inch guys. Sounds great, receives great. And let's one more thing to do, and then we'll do the final analysis. Let's listen to 640 AM the mix first. Okay, there you have it. That's the AM transmitter here at 640 AM the mix, and it's being copied on the Sony ICF-F10, and there you have it. A review of an old new stock Sony portable tabletop, and it's held up the test of time. Once again, hats off to 5B's Garage for sending us this radio for review, and this radio definitely gets an A+ from me. I'm not affiliated with Sony. I'm not affiliated with anyone. I'm just a big radio enthusiast. All things radio here at 640 AM The Mix. Prices on this radio, that's the last thing we're going to discuss, goes from it's a big jump. It goes anywhere from $48 to $150 US currency. Try to get it on the cheap side. The cheaper you get it, the better the deal. And this is an amazing little radio that copies, sounds like a big boy, but it's not a big boy. It's a little portable radio that you could still throw in your backpack and have your lunch outside and copy some AM and FM. So there you have it. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time right here on 640 AM The Mix. Comment below. Don't forget, check the description for the final word on the Sony ICF-F10. All things radio, and that's 640 AM The Mix, New York's only home for house and techno. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll catch you on the next video.